Hi, this is Kim Jackson introducing the initiative called Car Free Key West. Lose the keys and find Key West. The City of Key West is a Blue Community partner, and the contact for this project is Mr. Chris Hamilton of the Key West Planning Department. So some of the topics we're going to cover are the overview of the Key West initiative, a fact check of the problem, as well as the organization of the initiative. We're going to look at marketing, consider the coastal sustainability impacts, and then look to the future with this initiative. Key West is an island at the end of the Florida Key chain, surrounded by Florida Bay and the Straits of Florida. US 1 connects it to the Miami-Dade metropolitan area, and to the west we've got the Dry Tortugas. Traditionally a tourist destination, Key West contains many parks, many eco-tourist outfitters, and many restaurants and bars. We can find the Naval Air Station to the north, the Key West International Airport to the east of the island, all connecting US 1 to Stock Island and the Upper Keys. As of the 2010 census, there were about 25,000 residents on this 4.2 square mile island. The initiative itself is presented via a wonderful website with three main outreaches: a bus or a public transportation outreach, a bicycling outreach, and a walking or pedestrian planned outreach, all to achieve the initiative of Car Free Key West. The bright colors, the clear layout, the really common sense navigation, as well as the social media sharing options all make a great platform to get the message of this initiative to the community. It's a very Key West centric website. It's not been recycled from another location. From the graphics to the language to the references, it's 100% Key West. The initiative is built on the fact that 20% of Key West residents already bike to work, so it was a good initiative to build from. The bright colors and the smiling faces all allude to the fact that this is definitely a love, not loss message. There's great charts, there's downloadable information, there's surveys, there's interactive surveys you can take, as well as lots of opportunities to contact the planning department for more information. They even have historical references to some residents like Ernest Hemingway saying that he walked because he was a true islander, so a little bit of peer pressure there to get you out of your car. The problem has been documented from many diverse sources in literature and on the web. There is additional information we can gather from the number of commercial parking garages on the island. For such a small place, I think it's staggering that there's this many parking garages already on the island. In addition to those media images we see during severe weather of cars backed up and lined up heading north off Key West, on a normal day, this was the traffic report at a Wednesday at 10 a.m., and you wouldn't expect this for a normal weekday, but there's a significant amount of congestion just in the normal course of a weekday on the island. So if we use ArcGIS Online and do a bit of GIS analysis, we can plot the routes, the most direct routes between 8 of Key West's major tourist attractions. The yellow line indicates car travel, the blue line is the Duval Loop bus route as part of the initiative, and the green dots are a pedestrian trail that the GIS optimized for visiting these sites. Now you can imagine if you're a trash truck driver, an ambulance driver, or a school bus driver, it would be really great to see that yellow line disappear and eliminate all that car traffic. So these are some options that the initiative gives people to get out of those cars off that yellow track and either walk or take public transportation in the form of the Duval Loop. The initiative is organized in the planning department rather than in the transit department, which I thought was great. It allows for some growth management process. It allows the initiative to be included into future land use planning and other planning department initiatives rather than being strictly seen as a transportation issue. Partnerships will make or break this initiative, and they spend a lot of time on the website and in outreach garnering local partnerships. So here's a very small part of one of their partner lists, and it's composed of tourist operators, it's composed of the restaurant community, and legal partners, as well as partnerships that are from NGOs and community groups. Marketing the initiative has been done through public speaking engagements. Here we have Chris Hamilton talking to the Key West Chamber of Commerce. And additionally, there's a great deal of YouTube videos that represent some of the bus loop tours that allow people to just adopt these initiatives and feel very comfortable and prepared and have a really good idea of what they're signing on for before they ever try out any of these alternatives to car traffic. The Blue Community Strategies and One Planet Living frameworks are all addressed. We certainly will see health benefits from more people walking and riding their bikes and getting out of their vehicles. Certainly less congestion on the roads. That island vibe that everybody's looking for when they get to Key West will be enhanced by less traffic. We can expect improved air quality anytime we diminish the number of fossil fuel burning cars we've got on the road, and certainly fewer secondary pollutants such as antifreeze and gas spills to impact surface water quality. Recently, Condé Nast Magazine focused on Key West as one of its 14 places most affected by climate change. The tagline for this article was "Visit now before these sites disappear." Key West was targeted because of the potential for impacts due to sea level rise. So I went to the NOAA website and used their GIS imagery tool called Sea Level Rise Viewer, and I selected 3 feet to show here because that was the inundation level at which the island was cut off from US 1 and the mainland. At 3 feet inundation, we lose coastal parks and a great deal of the infrastructure that make the island livable. In the meantime, we can look at existing infrastructure opportunities to form additional partnerships. So the Florida Keys Overseas Heritage Trail runs from Key Largo down to Key West, and it's an existing trail system that pedestrians and bicyclers could take advantage of and look a little bit outside Key West, but yet perhaps some of the folks taking advantage of these resources would continue on to Key West when they know about the pedestrian and bicycle initiatives that car-free Key West will bring to the area. So, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you on the Duval Loop bus in Key West sometime soon.